Because he was convinced that he was not going to get picked. Because why would you think you're going to get picked as a kicker? So,
let's go Lions here.
Yeah,
we're going to do the 7-rounder. Hopefully it's fast. It's not going to be as fast as Pro Football Network's. That one flies.
no, that one is stupid. But this is okay.
I don't even know what's happening until I get there. It's like, who's gone? So yeah, we'll start this draft here.
Yeah.
It is a trade offer. Oh, not again. So Trayvon Walker went. So obviously it seems like we're pretty sure it's Aiden or Kayvon here, right?
I'm gonna go. We gotta go Aiden there. I just don't see them letting him pass. So interesting to see how that fell.
How's this going out here?
It's not all that different than what we had.
Yeah, some of the same names. I haven't seen a name that's been not in our first round. There's
Yeah,
Mafe. Mafe is the first one that wasn't in our first round. And Ojabo snuck in there.
Mafe was in mine actually. So
yeah.
Okay, what do we got here? We got Nakobe Dean, which I like. We also have
Devin Lloyd, buddy. You can't.
Oh yeah, we got to take Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd.
I wasn't even looking for Devin Lloyd because
I was actually shocked he was there.
No way.
Don't need that. So now we double up with Nakobe Dean. No, this is where you get Jaquan Brisker now, right? Or is there a wide receiver you like more? But I
think you get Jaquan Brisker.
More wide receiver talent in this class than safety. There's a fall off after safety.
Yep. Safety Brisker's the last for sure need at safety too. So
yeah, that's an awesome.
If this is how it falls tomorrow, I'm
gonna cry happy tears. We won't know about pick 34 yet tomorrow, but that is some good news.
No, but if you feel like if the first two fell that way, you feel pretty good about, if the first round fell the way it did, or like with those guys being available, like you'd feel pretty good about still having Brisker there then.
And I still wouldn't be mad if they picked a wide receiver, but like I think in that situation you have to take Brisker. All right, so do we get TJ's number 2?
No.
No.
What's the receiver look like? Calvin Austin's number 1 now. Yeah.
There might be another one that fits. I like Austin, but I don't know if like Alec Pierce is another guy I don't hate. But I think all these guys now are kind of like those slots.
Later.
Jalen Tolbert, I do like, but I think maybe
we try to get him a little bit later anyway. So let's see. What's another need?
I mean, quarterback, but is there another? I don't think we're ready to go at this point. It's like, what?
No,
Carson Strong.
No, Strong's there, but no.
I mean, yikes! Dude, maybe you double up at edge. Then I'm not ready to take like they show interior line. I'm like, we just invested so much into.
Yeah.
Mathis isn't a bad choice if you really feel like you got to do that here. I don't
know. Go to interior line again. Just I'm curious.
Oh, Parham and Kennard.
I like Parham and Kennard. I like actually those top 3 there. I know Cole Strange is the Chattanooga guy, but
I was gonna say Parham's considered the second.
I think Parham. Yeah, I think that's a good pick there. If he's still there, I think that makes sense. Because I could see him going earlier.
That becomes a pretty deep, even rotational. If we get like a rotational swing tackle, and then we re-signed Evan Brown, who did really great for Ragnow.
Yeah, and I think you can never have too many guys up front that you feel good about.
The only other option I see here is honestly Logan Hall, who can play inside and edge.
Yep. But so can Hutchinson. So, and I think Parham's the pick there.
Build the depth at the line there.
Yeah, why not? Just with what's there and the value you can get out of that.
Oh man, it's still not too shabby. Like that was a tough spot to be in though, because you're like not super excited about any of those guys, but like they can contribute.
Could be a trade out too. I could see it if somebody offered them a couple later round picks or something next year.
Now we want to look at wide receiver. See, Jalen Tolbert's still there,
right?
And he's considered 97th, and this is pick 97. Let's see who else first is available before I'm jumping on that. But
Henry Ruckert. I like Cade Otton actually, and I don't like Ruckert, but Cam Jurgens, no.
I think there's going to be a tight. See, but I think Bellinger is a tight end that I'm looking for, kind of in the. There's Bellinger right there. Jelani Woods is another guy.
I even like Charlie Kolar. That dude's good.
Yeah, there's some good tight ends I think we can still wait on.
Yeah.
Tolbert though, I think there's a bit of a fall off at wide receiver, especially now that Alec Pierce is gone.
I can agree with that. I like Tolbert there.
Yeah. So far, so good. No complaints.
No,
Oh, Jelani
I've done
Woods
these-
went. Shoot.
I've done these before where I've had bad picks.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I would be pretty pissed if that happened.
It stinks they don't really have a fourth round here. I think their next pick is like a compensatory pick.
Yeah.
So I was really, that's why that gap there between that pick right there at 97 and on, like that's a big weight.
Yep. Which is why I wouldn't be surprised if they trade.
You have 32, get a 32, get something in the second round, and also the fourth round again or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's Daniel Bellinger just went too. Now we're going to start getting pretty skimpy on tight end here, all the way to 177. I mean, you could go. I love both these receivers right here, Nzukama and Dubes.
Yeah.
Really like both those guys.
Go to corner for me.
Simon McCollum.
Never mind. No.
I could see them doubling up there. No, I don't like those guys. There's Eric Johnson. So Eric Johnson's the guy I am thinking about from Missouri State.
Yeah.
Who is the tight end for? So Kolar is also. So
I like Kolar.
And
they do need another tight end other than Hawkinson.
You get a pick at 181 too. So hopefully maybe they get Kolar here, and then hopefully then Eric Johnson's still there.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yep.
Don't take Eric Johnson. Don't take Eric. Sweet. I think he's there. Do we go with it? Let's see.
I think Eric Johnson's the move there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Unless they just fall in love with some other interior defensive lineman, but I think that's a pretty good pick.
Yeah, Chris Hinton was still there. Man, if Izu Khan was still there, that'd be amazing. He's a massive. He just went. Shoot.
Yep.
Micah McFadden just went. That would have been pretty sweet. I think we still have one more pick from my recollection.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. So this is our last pick, Samori Torre.
Go to QBs. See what's late.
Caleb Ellaby, baby, and Bailey Zappa are both there, and Brock
Eric King.
No. I like that they have King above these three guys who I actually think are much better.
I actually think are way better.
EJ Perry, I even had higher on my list, but wow, I am not against taking a flyer on like Zap, probably Zap still before Ellaby, right?
Yeah, let's not do quarterback though.
Okay.
Let's see what else is available here.
The only thing is you got to look at those guys and think, are they better than Tim Boyle and David Blau?
Yeah, but
now it's about the same.
But are they? Yeah, maybe. But is there another guy out there that
look at Josh Ross?
Go to hey, there he is. He might. I think he still gets picked. Go to tailback. Go to running back.
Tyler Allgeier and Isaiah Pacheco.
I don't think they need a running back.
Tyler Goodson.
If the right guy was there, then it made sense. What about receivers?
Oh, we can go back. Yeah, I mean, there's still a bunch of receivers. Charleston Rambo had a huge ceiling.
Yeah, I like him from Miami, but I don't know.
He's fallen quite a bit. I don't know if it's injury related or character.
Who's the best? Who's the best available overall?
I think it's Samori Torre.
Is it?
Yeah. And I mean, it's pretty much top heavy now with wide receiver.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I mean, you could go get your. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't love any of these.
Bubba Bolden from Miami.
Yeah, there you go. Might as well. Yeah, that's a good pick actually. Just a safety. I mean, I think that he's got pretty good upside. So
yeah, he was just 2 years ago in like way too early mock drafts. He was considered a second round pick.
Right.
So he's got a ceiling, but oh man, I think that turned out to be a pretty solid draft. Do we have one more pick? I don't think.
First three picks were amazing. No, we
don't. Yeah, I was stoked about that.
If those are the first three picks, I could care less what they do after that.
Yeah. I really don't. Man, look at this. I love this.
Yeah,
this is
actually I like the Parham pick too, but if it falls somehow like this, that's perfect. You get everything you need there.
I would trust Brad Holmes for another 9 years in my life.
Yep.
Lions full 7. Day before.
Yep.
And then we will go check out PFNs.
Sweet.
So I think so let's see. Fast. Let's draft. All right. Oh, so where are we starting here? How's this? Oh, so Aiden just went number 1. That does kind of throw a wrench already early
Takes
on.
everything off a little bit. Yeah, if he goes number 1,
Malik Willis.
and I think, hey, let's just mess the whole thing up. It's obviously, in my opinion, it's Walker or Thibodeau. We'll go Thibodeau though. I think. What else do you think?
Yeah, I would probably say Thibodeau. I actually prefer Thibodeau over Walker. I know Walker's getting a lot of chatter right now.
Completely, yeah.
I just think he feels redundant to me. So
it took a while for
Walker fell away to
12.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
All right.
We don't get Devin Lloyd this time. All right. So options, we could go.
So we got our edge. So I mean,
Scene
and Dean are there. Let's see what else we've got.
There's
Ojabo and Mafe too.
So much different. I would go Scene here, probably with what's available.
Same. I like that option. All right. And who do we get? I mean, we still get Nakobe Dean possibly too.
I would probably now get Nakobe Dean or go to receivers.
Okay. And Watson and Sky Moore.
I still think linebackers a need in the top 3.
It is a need. Yeah.
So I think they have to take Nakobe Dean there.
Okay. I'll run with it.
If Dean or Lloyd are available, I think they take one of them. Mm-hmm. Or Quay Walker. I think Quay Walker is a consideration, but
I think Quay Walker already was off the board though. I didn't see him.
Yeah, I'm just saying if he's there.
All right. Reject. Oh man.
I would take Sky Moore here.
We didn't get the receiver, did we?
Nope.
I like Sky Moore very much at 66. Well done.
Yeah. And now
I almost thought about Raymond though there, just because that's another good backup tackle which we could use.
Right.
And we could start running jumbo sets on these mothers.
Right.
All right. Let's see who else we've got. I'll keep scrolling down a little bit here.
You don't need a center.
Channing Tindall. We just get 2 Georgia linebackers.
Yeah, why not? Man.
See, their power rankings are a little bit. Oh, I like Jelani Woods.
Yeah, I like Woods. I like Jesse Luketa too.
This is rough, man. Yeah, this is
Smoke
definitely
Monday. Smoke Monday, just because his name's Smoke, and that'd be
he
cool.
might still be there for us. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be there if we really want.
This is just the uncomfortable gap, though, or it's like if you want your top.
Yeah, I don't know if you want a tight end here though. Yeah, so go to
Let's see who the tight ends are though. Oops.
Yeah, I think it's Major Tennyson. Yeah, I forgot. That's a cool name.
So
it's basically the same guys that we had before. I like Okonkwo too. I think he's got a high ceiling. What's the guards look like?
Lacita Smith. And Jamaray Salier is still there.
Yeah, I think that's just a push at that point. I would consider Lacita Smith at this spot.
Cade Mays didn't look okay at the Senior Bowl, but I thought he was better in his normal season. All right, so you're pretty sure that you still want to go guard here. I don't like as much of the depth. So you're not interested in like Jelani Woods or Otten or Kolar?
I just think I just don't think from at number 97. I mean, Otten is
the next pick. I think is 177. That's the
right. I mean, I guess Otten or Kolar here is where I would go. I like him better than Jelani Woods. Either of them. I like Cade Otten. So
okay.
I think we did Kolar last time, so we can do Otten.
Oh, Asamoah is still. He's not going to be there. I was going to say that.
I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, shoot.
It's all right.
Up here.
Matt Ariza went.
Yeah, this is so much faster. JoJo Doman, baby. Hassan Haskins. So this is where I would not, if we would have had the foresight to know Calcaterra was still there.
Yeah, I would have held on to him, and yeah. They don't need a running back. It'd be cool if they picked Hassan Haskins, but they don't need a running back.
Thayer Munford.
Munford.
I like.
Yeah, I like that pick. I like going with
Gadiki.
I like Gadiki better than I like him better than Thayer Munford too. Munford's not.
Oh, shoot, Daniel Bellinger just went too. We already got our tight end. It doesn't matter. Let's see who we have all as available. We could double up at linebacker, I guess. Let me see what else we've got.
Haskins is still there. If you want to go get a quarterback late, Brock Purdy's there.
Micah McFadden's there.
Go get Michael McFadden. I like that actually. If we're gonna go, I mean, just because I think the upside there is really high.
You like McFadden more than Doman and what's it? Jacoby McLean?
Yeah, I do actually. I think Doman is more of a box safety. I think McFadden's got the upside to be really good.
That is the benefit of watching all these Big Ten defenses for so long.
Yeah, Doman was covering slots a lot, and wasn't that good at it. So, but he was out of position. We taking Jack Cohn here.
Ooh,
right?
Vincent Gray, baby.
All right, taking Jack Cohn here, right?
Is that Akil Glass is also? I mean, yeah. Let me see what we've got. Jack Cohn is there. Wow. Or Derek King.
Jack Cohn stinks.
I know this is rough sailing.
He stinks. He's not. I don't think he's getting picked.
I think he was going to get picked. I think Cohn's getting picked in the 7th. Bo Melton.
Yeah.
Or do you like Vin Valkenburg? We're going Big Ten heavy, apparently. Peyton Hendershot. Wow.
Look at all these guys.
I actually thought Hendershot would have been higher up. Jalen Naylor. I mean, he's obviously a one-track pony. But Jacoby Durant, I do like. I like Jacoby Durant. Yeah, there's Eric Johnson again.
Yeah, let's do Johnson. Why not?
I really think the Lions are going to target him if he's there in the 5th round.
Yeah, why not? All right, so we got.
I think that was all of them then, wasn't it?
That's it. Yep, I think that's it.
We got Johnson a whole round later this time.
Yep, I think that was pretty good. It didn't fall. That wasn't like the perfect draft. In fact, they took Hutchinson, so.
This wouldn't be my favorite. Going back to back with Georgia guys is fun.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't really care about that.
Georgia's got a stacked class this year, so it's hard not to.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be interesting. So yeah, for tomorrow, actually, I actually just bought these two on Amazon. They are whiteboards, and I got 2 of them. So that I'm going to live stream while we do this. And I think Isaiah's here for the 1st round and RJ's here for the 2nd round. You are more than welcome to come by. Obviously, you're in Portage, so I understand. So we were just going to make our picks on here on each one and pretty much do a live pick by pick. Yeah, so that's, I think, the next plan. But this is a pretty extensive info show. So,
yeah. I think it was good. I think the cool part is we saw the 2 disparities on those 2 drafts too that we just did. That first one went awesome, exactly how I would hope it would possibly fall, which I don't think it will. And then the other one was, I wouldn't love that, but I think I think somewhere in the middle is where I would guess it ends up being.
Isn't it interesting though? We said that last year, like, we'd love if our second pick of the draft, after we get we like Jamar Chase or Micah Parsons or Penei Sewell last year for a 1st round, and we ended up getting that. So we're like, oh, this is so ideal if Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah falls to 2nd, and he actually fell to 2nd. We still didn't take him. We took Onwuzurike and
I liked the Onwuzurike pick at the time, but I'm like, man, that is not what I would have done.
I actually didn't mind the Onwuzurike pick because he was, I think, my number 2 defensive tackle that year. But I was more upset when Aleem McNeil went back-to-back rounds. And I was like, why? We have so many issues.
Right. You had so many other problems that you could have been after. So I don't think either pick. I mean, Onwuzurike and Aleem McNeil.
I actually think Aleem McNeil's better,
I do too. And I think they both still have a very good chance. And they both played a lot better towards the end of the year.
Just like Amon-Ra St. Brown, they all the rookies kind of took a little while.
All rookies got better because they started to just play them more. So
even Derek Barnes showed flashes. That was good. Fatu Melifonwu, when he had to fill in for all the injuries, he did okay. There's reasons to be excited about last year's class too. So
absolutely. So I think it's a really good chance for Lions to build. I think they're going to get their edge rusher, and then it's just what do they see the most value in though? Do they see linebacker higher or safety? In my opinion, linebacker is more important for how this draft is probably going to fall. But because I think they can still get a safety because they're drafting so close together at 34 there. So,
and I think obviously the signing of who was Deshaun Elliott at safety, like I think they're like, okay, if they have to,
Tracy Walker's back, and you get some.
They have to get a developmental safety or whatever. Right. Deshaun Elliott and Tracy Walker starting first couple weeks is probably the worst thing in the world.
Not the end of the world, but if there's a guy like a Lewis Cine, a Daxton Hill, Jaquan Brisker, I think you need that. I think you just need to go after that. So
I actually think one of those, we talked about all that safety talent that's in there all the way down to Petrie. I think, and I'm not even against Petrie at 34 if they've got they feel like they don't need a wide receiver, if they got their wide receiver, or if they need their linebacker, or if they can wait on a linebacker.
I don't think, I think receiver is an important piece in this draft, but I think the receiver group is so deep in this draft. I think they can get one later and still feel pretty good about it. And I think, I think the receiver group started to sort of come together a little bit more. It is interesting too. I know there's some receivers out there still that they could still be picked up as well. I know.
Well, the Lions are actually second in odds for Deebo Samuel.
I know Deebo's an option, maybe. I
don't want to give up that much for him because he's already going to cost an arm and a leg.
Right. If they gave up like 32.
Yeah, 32 or 34. Yeah.
32 or 34. I think I would obviously take that in a heartbeat.
I think they had to give up 32 because I bet they want that 5th-year option player for him. But
which I'd be fine with if you get Deebo out of it. Because what's his worth? A top 10 pick probably right now?
He's good. That's why the people say that the Jets probably have, the money and the capital for it too. If they could do a little.
The Lions do have the ability to get him if they really want him. It's just, but the Jets probably have a little more draft capital. You're all right.
I'm just not excited about paying him $25 million a year.
No, and I just don't think it's like, if it was next year, then I would do it in a heartbeat. Because I think next year is when the clock kind of starts, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's like we gotta go.
Because they'll have to draft a quarterback next year too.
Yeah, we gotta start winning some football games now. So I think if it's next year, it makes more sense. But this year, I think it's probably a year too early to be going after those things. But you might as well kick the tires. See if somebody bites on something that is advantageous. So
yeah. Well, next week we will recap this NFL draft. All 7 rounds will be in the bag. We'll know what some of the undrafted free agents turned out to be, and we'll talk about the guys that fell, the guys that climbed, and some of the Michigan guys that landed too. So we will.
And I'm sure there'll be some outrageous things that we just shake our head about.
This is going to be the weirdest draft. I'll be on the edge of my seat, I think, for